Good morning, Majesties, Royal Highness, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to express my appreciation to the Majesties, King Carl XVI Gustav and Queen Sylvia of Sweden for the initiative, and the government of Malaysia for hosting this very important Southeast Asia Forum on the right of the giant. Through this forum, which brings together the leaders and decision makers of businesses, government, academia, and civil society in the region, ASEAN is provided with the opportunity to share experiences and inspire discussions on solutions to the most pressing challenges of the region facing our children. For Southeast Asia, this forum is taking place at an opportune time with the formal establishment of the ASEAN community, where business is a key actor in ensuring a more stable, prosperous region and delivering the promises of sustainable development goals, and where the emerging realities of more integrated economies, more connected nations and people with freedom of travel make the articulation of children's rights in the business sector an even greater imperative. The current combined GDP, which reached $2.6 trillion in 2014, makes ASEAN the seventh largest economy in the world and the third largest in Asia. With a combined population of 625 million people, ASEAN is also the third largest market in the world. Almost 220 million people in ASEAN are below 19 years old, with a third of population belonging to the children and youth sector. ASEAN further recognizes the importance to nurture this generation through the promotion and protection of their rights to ensure continued growth and prosperity. And to date, all ASEAN member states have ratified the Convention on the Right of the Giant and the ILO Convention number 182 on the worst forms of child labor. Also, all ASEAN member states have signed and ratified the Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, which recognizes that children with disabilities should have full enjoyment of human rights and fundamental freedoms on an equal footing with other children. And ASEAN has been undertaking initiative to put life into this global consensus with substantial progress. With the proportion of people living on less than $1.25 a day, reduced from 1 in 2 to 1 in 8 persons over the past 2 decades. The net enrollment rate from primary school children has also increased from 92% in 1999 to 94% in 2012. And much value is added, is placed on education, with the vast majority of children in primary school age attending school, and girls and women having equal access to education. The adoption of the ASEAN Human Rights Declaration and the establishment of the ASEAN Intergovernmental Commission on Human Rights, with much of its work focused on the promotion and protection of the rights of the giant, mark great progress in this connection. In consonance with ASEAN Vision 2025, forging ahead together, and the ASEAN Social Culture Community Blueprint 2025, endorsed by the leaders of ASEAN at the 27th ASEAN Summit in November 2015, that envision a people-oriented, people-centered ASEAN community that engages and benefits the peoples in the next 10 years. ASEAN aims to realize an inclusive community to opportunities that promote high quality of life and equitable access to opportunities for all, and promote and protect the human rights of children. And this will be done through the effort to eliminate all forms of discrimination, exploitation, trafficking, harmful practices, violence and abuse against children, promote early childhood care and development, and ensure children's inclusive, participatory, and representative decision-making at all levels. Another milestone in ASEAN's effort in articulating children's rights is the ASEAN Regional Plan of Action on the Elimination of Violence Against Children, which was adopted also at the 27th ASEAN Summit. The plan implements the Declaration on the Elimination of Violence Against Women and Children in ASEAN, adopted in October 2013. The implementation of the Regional Plan of Action will be undertaken in partnership with the private sector and other partners, both at the national and regional levels. ASEAN's objective of promoting the private sector's involvement is reflected through strengthening the supportive environment for socially and environmentally responsible entrepreneurship with youth, persons with disabilities, women, and vulnerable and marginalized groups. Through the senior official meeting on social welfare and development, ASEAN is developing a model of multi-sector approaches responding to children protection concerns. And several studies and the pipeline on social protection and care system for children in ASEAN member states, including early childhood care and education, as well as determining the impact and cost of violence against children. These initiatives also include preschool systems for children with disabilities and protection and care for victims of trafficking. Through the ASEAN Commission on the Promotion and Protection of the Rights of Women and Children, the ASEAN Guideline for Non-Violent Approach to Nurture, Care and Development of Children in All Settings was finalized in February 2016 for publication this year. ASEAN is also creating an enabling environment for children to participate in decision-making processes, a review of laws, policies, and practices within ASEAN relating to the identification, management, and treatment of victims of trafficking, especially women and children, is also being completed. And this is further complemented by the baseline study on status of child participation in ASEAN and in ASEAN member states, as well as the baseline report of the ASEAN Commission on the Promotion and Protection of the Rights of Women and Children on performance standards on integrative child protection system. One example of ASEAN commitment to amplify the voices of children is the establishment of the ASEAN Children's Forum. Through this forum, children are provided a platform to reflect on how their rights are promoted and protected, their role in community building, and they can recommend concrete actions that are shaped by their own perspective and experiences. Majesties, Royal Highness, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, all of these initiatives aim to build knowledge toward protecting and promoting the rights of children. With this knowledge, ASEAN is more capable of integrating children's rights in the ASEAN economic community, where businesses are cognizant of children's rights and active partners in their promotion and protection. I'm confident that with the participation of a wide range of stakeholders, this South Asia Forum on the Rights of Children will make meaningful contribution to the cause of promoting and protecting the rights of the children in our region, and I wish the forum successful deliberation. Thank you.